Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Saw that.
That's
Good too early without watching it develop, buddy.
They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it, and he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They go play fake with Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Lamar. Intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. This defense has just risen to the occasion.
I was going to call my mom, and then I said she followed church. Yeah.
Cowboys
I know my mama ain't cut hers off. She don't probably even know how. Right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 15-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. Cut by the open man. The 40. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
He did some kind of press defense where they was all up on the line. Audible to the street.
With the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner. But
I think because I was on the 10, so he just did all-out blitz to try to get a safety.
Because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains
play. We're going to see a quarterback evade the pressure. Go get that first down anyway.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be Baltimore first.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready though, you can recycle it, save it for later for that next third down coverage.
Complete out to the right. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt. But really
what's today's date?
for them in this lopsided contest. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality that knocking the ball loose.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed
Throw it. Dang it.
Buddy, quit.
So maybe that the bird.
She went back in there with me.
What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me
Right
all
there.
night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought that wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so at ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal, and you're effing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. With you in my dreams.
Now you just blew my whole thing.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keep the secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird,
Oh no,
it's a plane,
75.
coming in through the mail. I'm a
Because you was 5 and 5 before.
6 and 5.
go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker.
What you finna do?
If I'ma go to date with ya,
I'm gonna mess with that bird. The crepe myrtle. Madden or Call of Duty? Yeah.
Listen.
Madden or Call of Duty? What is you finna do that you need gloves on?
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against
So you put on gloves.
wouldn't wanna be
I'm a
So I gotta put my hands in there.
shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker.
That's gonna be your Easter dinner.
If I'ma go
And
to
my
date with ya,
get molested done.
What I said? How you getting molested? I said something.
The doctor.
Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna. This gonna be the best damn sleep you've ever had in your life. Hey, you don't know. Hey. You get a break, but don't even know.
I don't know.
No, you ain't gonna know. You gonna be like, what? Looks like Alex. I'm okay. I feel like you gonna come out of your.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Defense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and a yard. At the
11.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Bengals first down.
From the gun, again to Brown. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned
Well, one
about
missed
the
tackle
analytics
makes
of this game,
huge
NFL level,
difference.
explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, and it's got to feel good for this offense.
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's gonna throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Man, come on.
P.J. Turner comes up with it.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a
Down
catch.
13-0 already. The game just
But
started.
instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tolbert now to return it. He dodged the tackle, and he gets it up beyond the 20.
Two intercept, pick 6. It don't take long.
At the end of that run.
Missed one tackle, he scored, and then I threw a pick 6.
1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very
Oh,
next
he a
one.
shit talker too, whoever he is.
Response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Game ain't over till it goes, buddy.
It's Javonte Williams. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just...
Come on, Lamb, what kind of blocking was that?
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lower the deficit to a single position.
I hear you, kinfolk. I hear you.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6.
Yeah, you jumped out there on me. Hey, got to give you your credit.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Piron. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun.
They pitch it out to him here. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
And 2nd down.
Come on with that weak ass hit, man. Big as y'all are, you supposed to knock that dude's socks out.
Working quickly here.
11 empty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move, hit it right. Oh, he's going for it again. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds.
Come on, fumble.
Get the 1st down.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 13-7 is our score.
I don't see how they not hitting him hard enough. They're not even hit sticking. Maybe I don't have him. Go look.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th.
180. Right up.
Play action now. Burrow. Buying some time left. Gets it to Fant. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offensive line fast.
11 empty.
First down. A gain of 27.
1st down, Burrow to throw.
First down, Bengals.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close.
Where did that separation come from?
The Bengals go up by 12. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get in a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
19. Cowboys 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Dak out of the pistol. Good coverage.
And still had the ball and didn't even reach for it. These animations, ridiculous.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Throwing again is Dak. This one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Prescott now on third down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that is a great
Come on, 56. You didn't block anybody. I'm waiting on you to block. Big as you are.
Fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Here we go, Friday. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. What do you think?
They'll run for this. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. George Pickens the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, this is Piron. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's ready to escort it out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, look at this, Mom.
So far as we have reached our 2-minute warning.
I just got a message from the doctor's appointment.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. A nice run here past the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. Burrow now on first down. Right back to Chase.
Oh, I had that motherfucker too.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
First down, Cincinnati.
And he could have a free play here. Finds his man Chase.
Bro, how in the fuck they make me miss this dude? That don't even make sense.
And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offside call.
I haven't clicked on it. I just showed it to
I
you.
thought you had some
So
others.
they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. McPherson at the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take this Friday.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that
Oh,
initial
that's
tackle.
stupid.
Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak to the air here. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Rolling down to his left. Across midfield. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 1-score game before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action
Do what now?
him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
You had to force it on me.
Extra points in,
Okay.
right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4.
I think you was
We've got a good one here. They've
hoping to score in these last 30-some seconds, but I don't think you forced me to score. But I feel you, though. You have some time to play with.
Dodges another stop.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their
3 guys tried to punch that ball out. Neither one of them succeeded. That's crazy.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
11. Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Burrow on the play action. Look at that power, deep left side. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins a game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Headed out right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's get set.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4.
Aubrey puts it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Bro, this dude fell on the ball and didn't get the ball. That's ridiculous.
Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting
They
your
always make my damn dudes with a fucking ball.
And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense got to respond.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 NP, Kate. 11 NP, Kate.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Brown on first and goal. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Again, they go to Brown. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Brown. No luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Fourth and goal.
12.
He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys are tackled close to their own end zone. But the important thing is they got that football back.
It's a turnover.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working near his goal line. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
On third down, here's Williams. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, you take advantage of it. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yeah, here we go. I take Hey, 47.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott bails out of the pocket quick. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. They cobble together a yard there. Stopped by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go with Williams on the counter. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They're drawing up for him. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yeah! Here we go, 40 steps, boy.
First and 10, Prescott. That catch is made near the edge. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Here we're going to 53. Here we're going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we're going to 54. Wide in. Wait, check.
Back to throw. Here's that. Down the field. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Yeah, here we go. Go, wide in. Wait, check.
On first down, they'll run.
What the hell he caught me? He running full speed, a whole different angle.
Keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, King. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Wide in. Here we go, kill. Wait, check.
Straight ahead with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
The 2-yard line.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Here we go, 46. Wide in. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th-quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage. Keeping it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Big boy, stop my ass here.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Piron. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
One, right?
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here.
Here's Brown to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bengals down by 7.
I'm one, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's get set.
Here's Brown again. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to run for it. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. First down carry for Brown. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. They look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Setting up to pass. Completes this one to Chase. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Free play here. Let's see what he does. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
I don't understand how the freak my man was offside.
Oh, an exceptionally
Those are
painful
normal
penalty
lineups. That
as
don't
it
even
sends
make
up
sense.
1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Here go 47.
Here he is to throw. It's completed right side. And they'll They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take it. Everyone, kill. 26.
Play action, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And they do not break the tie here in the fourth. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Waste of time.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
I don't know how they let me miss that damn kick.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Tolbert now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Wyatt. Here we go, going to 54. Wyatt. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
First throw of overtime. Forced out to his right. Bengals get to him and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
13 at the 23-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I love everything about that play, King, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Dumped off to his running back. Pushing for the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 49. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Makes the catch. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Done. Wide 80. 20, take him.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys pull in front. George Pickens the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he got that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Piedmont. And that's going to set them up just beyond
Weak
their own
ass
20.
tackles, man.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Gets everything he has under this one. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Brown on the inside give. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
Counterplay, Brown. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Going play action here. Burrow. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bengals first down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
It's a gain of 18. It's another Bengals.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding
Come on,
up.
fumble.
They're able to drop it. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Right side cut by Higgins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being
GG's, my guy.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Yo.